What's up? What's up? What's happening, Facebook? We are live, man. It is Wednesday. It's your boy Randy, man, checking in. You already know what time it is. When you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. I like to know where everybody's watching from. It's cool. You can be from everywhere. End up right here, all together, chopping it up about some real life issues, you dig? So we're going to get into it here in just a minute. We're going to see how many people hit the room. So make sure when you come in, you let me know where you're watching from. Like I said, I like to know where you guys are watching from. So you come in. What's happening, Misty? How you doing? What's going on, Laura? I'm just going to greet some people as they come in. What's happening, April? Appreciate y'all for being able to make it in, man. Talking about catching traffic today. Starting to catch a little traffic. What's going on, Thompson? What's happening, bro, man? Yeah. Good day today. What's going on, Tanil? Appreciate you for checking in. Oh man, it's all lovely, man. You know how it is. Family just trying to get to the real of it all, man. I'm gonna wait and see if we can get this number to jump before I go right into it. You know, but like I like to do, I don't like to work. I don't like to leave the people who are catching it on the replay sitting in limbo waiting for something to happen. We gonna get it in just like we supposed to. What's going on, Simone? How you doing? Yeah, I see you back, man. I appreciate you for coming back, cuzzo. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get right into it. Catching traffic. And a lot of people probably wondering, what does he mean today about catching traffic? Man, a lot of you don't even realize it, but this is our 8th week. I've been doing lives every day for 8 weeks straight. You know, I did a few before that, but consistently been doing lives for 8 weeks straight. Like I said, I would, pumping these out to get some people motivated and up out of their seats to do some bigger and better things with their lives, man, because there's nothing wrong with growth. You know what I mean? Anytime there's a possibility for growth, you should look into it, especially positive growth. So make sure that you are looking into that positive growth. Let me know where you're watching from. I like to go back and see where my reach is, who I'm talking to, where I'm talking to them from, you know, so I can give you a shout out, whatnot, or what it may be. Like I said, we getting right into it. What's going on, Miguel? Thank you for checking in. Just getting to it, man. It's the 8th week. So if you've been traveling with me for these 8 weeks, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you haven't for the full 8, but a lot of you have been on the journey with me. And it's amazing, man. I know a lot of you have cut out a lot of negativity out of your lives. And after you cut out a lot of negativity out of your lives, you're starting to grow something positive. You're starting to grow something beautiful, and you're liking the way it looks. You know what I mean? You're loving the way it's coming together for you. But always remember what your purpose was for, what your purpose was, and why you came into this. That's important right now. Because right now you're in the midst of your journey, and like I told you, there are going to be things that are going to approach you to see if your word to approach you to prepare you for your purpose. Well, those times are upon us right now. If you were on this race, you were starting to run into people who feel like they know everything more than they know more than you. Excuse me. You're running into people who feel that they know more than you know right now. You know what I mean? And running into these people, they're in your ear and they're telling you you should go this direction and you should go that direction. You have to remember, man, the same way you got to where you are right now at this point in your life, this point in your business, in your climb, man, that's what's going to keep you there, making those smart decisions and not giving your ideas to someone else and letting them put a stamp of approval on your ideas. Right now, everyone is going to say that they know, or is going to pretend like they know more than you know right now. But you know that's not true because you've gotten yourself this far. It's cool to take advice, take what you want and leave what you don't. Always remember that while you're on this climb right now, because I know right now for myself, a lot of people, really what I'm seeing myself is a lot of people are getting to a level in their business or getting to a level in their lives, but they're getting back to a stagnant state. You're starting to get comfortable again. You have not reached that goal. You need to reach back in the bag and reanalyze and look back at what your goal actually is. What is your purpose? Have you gotten there yet? Is this where you want to be right now? If not, then you need to create some uncomfortable positions for yourself to get into. And that's what we're getting into now. I said I give you 90 days of me kind of rocking with you to get people up and going because, man, I'm telling you, something is going on right now. People are waking up and ready to do something with their lives. They're ready to evolve and do something greater with their lives. And that's huge. What's going on, Shay? Appreciate you for stepping in, man. But people are actually wanting to do something different. They're reaching out, wanting to better themselves and wanting to better their health. A lot of people are eating healthy. Me, myself, cutting meat out of the diet, working meat out of my son's diet. That was by choice, by his choice, you know, as I never force anything on him. That's one other thing. Never force anything on your kids. They're following you, but never force anything on them. Always give them a choice while they're growing up, and they'll understand that they have choices when they get older. Yeah, man, just remember, man, you are part of the divine plan, regardless. So while you're on this journey, you have a choice. You have a choice. You can either be a part of, be miserable in this plan. Regardless, you're going to be a part of the divine plan, period. You can be miserable in this plan or you can be happy in this plan. But it's all up to you to make the decision, to make the choice on which one you want to be. It's up to you. You have that power. And I mean, I know it might seem like you're powerless at this point, but it's as simple as turning on a light switch. Just saying that you are going to change your life, that you will change your life. Start cutting out the negativity. I'm telling you, I keep preaching it. Y'all probably like, man, he keeps going back to talking about the negativity. That's because I am serious about it. You cut this negativity out of your life, and it's the hard people that you don't want to cut out of your life. The ones that never support you, but they've been friends with you for years. Right now, those are the people that a lot of people are seeking validation from, but you don't need it. So when I talk about all the noise that's being made around you as you're in your climb right now, and it's trying to slow you down, there's also the lack of noise that you're waiting for, the lack of appreciation or the lack of validation that you're waiting for that's holding you back too. Stop waiting on someone, that person to come approve of what you're doing. Cut them off if they aren't supporting you. And I'm saying this to you because as soon as this live is over, I'm doing exactly that. I'm cutting off somebody who never supports me, but has been down with me for years. And that's live. I'm telling you straight up what I'm going to do because I'm real about it. I put it out into the universe and so be it, it's done. And that's the way I feel about it. When I get off of my live, that person has to be cut off because they never support anything I do. And I mean, if we're supposed to be friends, and I mean, the type of friends that we are, the type of friends that we're supposed to be, the type of friends that we've been in life. I'm not saying someone that I just added onto my Facebook. They don't always comment or like on my, I'm not shooting at it, but someone who's supposed to be my friend, someone that's supposed to be your sister, someone that's supposed to be your bro, never likes anything that you do in life. I mean, a lot of people might say, man, it's just Facebook. Is it? Is it really just Facebook? I never see him. I never see her. So is it really just Facebook? So if you never reach out to me in the place that I only see you because I never see you, then why should I keep trying to push this relationship? Why am I allowing you to take up space where I can have someone else that wants to better their lives, that wants to reach and go further, that wants to participate in moving further? That's what I'm about, is building relationships with people and moving further. You must reach out. The best thing I could have done is gotten to the system of making sure that I clean my list of people who are not interacting with me. I want people to interact with me because I want to know what's going on in your life. I need you around me at any given time. I want to be able to call on one of my friends because you'll call on me. You can get in my inbox and ask me anything. I want to be able to feel the same way about you. But if I don't know, if you feel what I'm saying? But if we're not interacting, I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know where your positivity lies. I don't know that if I tap you on your shoulder, if you're going to bite my face off. You know what I mean? I need positive people around me. I can put positive things into the lives of the people around me and know that I can get it back. Why? Because I'm injecting that into their lives. And I'm not expecting anything at all, but for them to apply it if they feel the need and watch their lives change, and for me, that helps me. A lot of people don't understand the gift of giving. The gift of giving, man, for you to be able to give to someone what it does for you in turn. I mean, the way it makes you feel, for one. A lot of people give only with the intent of receiving, but the gift of being able to give and not expect anything, man, is where you grow. That's where you grow, man. That's the proper soil for you to grow. And a lot of people don't realize that. You're steady waiting on somebody to get you back. I did this for him. I understand gratitude, but it's not your job to deal with that person on the gratitude. It's going to fix itself. It works itself out. So reason why we're talking about this is because it's a lot of people that are starting to excel. They've cut out some negativity, but you didn't cut out that person that is holding you back, that one that you're waiting on, that one you're waiting to acknowledge what you do. It's got you bouncing around back and forth, not really allowing you to release your true self, not allowing you to be your true self. You haven't cut that person out of your life. Yeah, I can tell with a lot of people. I see a lot of people's posts on here. I read between the lines. You still got that person in your life. I got 4 of them in my life. And like I said, after this live, snip, 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 snip. So that's just the way it is, man. And, and it's not, and, I've reached out to them. I've always checked in for what they do. Their kids, pictures of their kids. They're going to school, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, bro, that's what's up. I keep, because we're supposed to be tight like that. But I can't be the one that's going to sit back and keep knocking on your door, man, and nobody's answering. What does that look like in real life? So I got to make those types of moves and keep it moving, man. It's real good for me and my business to keep bringing in new positivity, man. But if the old friends are acting negative, then you have to push them to the side so they can realize what they become. That's the only way. You have to remove them so they can see what they become. I might unfriend you and friend you again just so I can say hello again. Let's start over because something's not right, right? You need real positive people around you. So I'm gonna start testing my friends that are supposed to be my friends. We give words power, man, and friend is a very powerful word. You need to think about what it means to you. Think about what the word friend means to you before you give it to someone. Think about what sister means to you before you call someone your sis or call someone your bro. Because while you're running this race, if they're not encouraging you, then what are they doing? If they're not encouraging you, are they waiting for you to fail? They don't want to say good job because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be wrong if you fail because they don't have the strength or the courage to do it themselves. So they rather sit back and live vicariously through you and want to fail through you and say, oh, well, I knew that wasn't going to work. I started to say something. It's like, you're not a friend because you didn't say anything. If that's the case, you kicked back and watched me fail. I mean, be real with me and say, I cut someone out of my life a few days ago and I feel horrible about it. But it was, and it hurts. It hurts, April. That's real. It hurts. I've done it. I've cut people out of my life and I had him come back to me and say, oh, it's like that. And I had to break down to him why it's like that. I had to tell him, man, every time that I look at your page, it's negative. Every time I come over, it's negative. Every time I talk to you, it's negative. No matter how much positive I give you, it's negative. Your negatives are outweighing my positives. I can't have it. It's a system overload for me right now. I gotta reboot my system right now. I gotta kick everybody out of my system right now. You know? So it's funny, but it hurt as I was hitting that button, but felt so good immediately after. Unexplainable feeling, like weights lifted. That's real negative energy leaving you. You know what I'm saying? It's scary at first, but all you got to do is take the next step after that. If you sit there, if you push something, if you sit trash outside and look out the window at it, shit, it's still trash in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get it gone. Take the trash out, get in the car and move around and let it be picked up. You know what I mean? You have to. You have to do that. You have to move on. You just don't say I'm done and then sit on your couch and cry about it, eat your ice cream, comfort food. And, I mean, I don't know if people really do this. It's such a cliche move, but sit on your couch and do, man, nah. Go get to it. Use that energy somewhere because it's energy. You understand what I'm saying? So apply that energy towards you moving forward. Let it be progressive energy for you and your business, right? For you and your family, or that relationship that's messed up between you and your mom, that relationship that's messed up between you and your pops. Y'all don't talk no more. You haven't talked to him in a while. You don't even know what the hell's wrong. You don't even know if he's mad or not. You know, that relationship can be mended while you're putting so much energy into someone that didn't serve you or something that didn't serve you. Man, pay attention to where your energy goes, man. Energy and attention. Two are the same, man. Very important, very expensive. Watch how you spend them with people. Watch how you spend them with things. Are you trading your time for money? Or are you trading money for time? Which is it? You gotta figure out what you're doing in life, man. What are you on a treadmill, or do you have a rope in hand and you're climbing? Are you pulling yourself to the top? A lot of people are running. Like Rob, what's going on, Rob? Like Rob said yesterday on his live, man. A lot of people jump out there head first, going nowhere fast. Just sprinting, going nowhere fast. Don't even realize that they're in a rat race, and that's real talk. You're still a rat if you win. So you need to elevate your game, man. Quit playing the same game over and over. Right now you're having a little bit of success. Yeah, you know, bask in it, love it. Go drink it up, drink it in. Do what you need to do with that success for you to prepare you, for it to propel you forward, for it to push you forward, right? Don't sit there and lay in it. Go move forward. I'm not comfortable right now. I always told you I don't believe in the word success. That sounds like done. You know, I believe in succeed. That means I'm still doing it. Even in my sleep, I'm succeeding. You know, you need to be figuring out a way to make money in your sleep. You need to be figuring out a way for your children to get more out of their education. There's a lot of things you could be doing, man, than listening to these haters that get in your ear. I'm not going to hold y'all too much because sometimes I get to going and going and going. But I just feel like, you know, I wanted to drop that. It's been 8 weeks. We've been going 8 weeks strong, man. Sunday will make 8 weeks. I'm always talking to y'all about whole food nutrition and health, so I kind of want to give y'all a little more value on Saturday. So if you're around Saturday around noontime, I'm going to have Lisa Davino. She's actually going to jump on and help me give out some good tips, some good healthy tips, some good whole food solutions also, man, for you guys to check into, because like I said, man, your health is wealth, man, and you need it to survive out here. For you to properly think, for your body to properly function, man, it's needed. So I feel like I'm going to start bringing it in at least once a month, you know, unless if requested more. Well, nah, if requested more, you can just come to my whole food nutrition group And just as simple as that. We're not going to turn this into a whole food nutrition channel. I like getting down to the meat and potatoes, no pun intended, on here. So we're going to keep this rocking the way it is. So I'll do once a month on Saturdays. But I'm saying this because the lives are going to kind of start to slow down just a little bit, maybe, because I'm getting a little busy on other ends. But man, I appreciate everything. You guys have been real therapeutics for me to come through and speak to you guys, man, every evening and get some things off of my chest, and also put out some things that have worked for me, and to hear how they work, you know what I'm saying, how they're working for you guys. And I appreciate it, you know, all in the same. But like I said, man, stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. Whole food nutrition is kicking ass out here, keeping people alive. You don't believe me? Let's talk about it. All right, peace. Have a good one.